Britney Spears is finally opening up. However, she implies she's going to do it with Oprah. I'm so conflicted. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and the good news is Britney Spears is free. She's free. Freed Britney has happened, and she's finally speaking up, and it's such a joy to see her speak. I want to put out Britney is now free. She can do whatever she wants. She could do whatever she wants. I'm here for the queen. However, I'm a little bit sad to hear that she's going to do it with Oprah. I might as well do a hint of my thoughts on the gram before I go and set things square on Oprah. I mean, who knows? I do know how embarrassing it is to share the fact that I've never seen cash or wasn't able to drive my car, but honestly, it still blows my mind every day. I wake up how my family and the conservatorship were able to do what they did to me. It was demoralizing and degrading. I'm not even mentioning all the bad things they did to me, which they should all be in jail for. Yes, including my church-going mother. I'm used to keeping peace for the family and keeping my mouth shut, but not this time. I have not forgotten. And I hope they can look up tonight and know exactly what I mean. Whoo, damn. Oh my goodness. The hammer's about to drop. All these disgusting people who let this go. Oh, we're supporting my sister. Oh, I'm supporting my dog. Oh, yes, the plan. Oh, you scumbags. You scumbags, you're about to get it. And Britney herself, I'm going to play the clip in a second, is about to speak. Let's focus that first before I get into my Oprah thoughts and everything else. Let's hear Britney speak for the first time here, just as a free woman in a spot we've seen her do so many images. Here is Britney speaking in her own terms.
Okay, so I'm here today to answer all of your guys' questions, and the first main question that you guys have been asking me is, what am I going to do now that the conservatorship's over with? Very good question. Well, let's see. I've been in the conservatorship for 13 years. It's a really long time to be in a situation you don't want to be in. So I'm just grateful, honestly, for each day and being able to have the keys to my car and being able to be independent and feel like a woman and owning an ATM card, seeing cash for the first time, being able to buy candles. It's the little things for us women, but it makes a huge difference. And I'm grateful for that, you know. It's nice. It's really nice. But I'm not here to be a victim. I lived with victims my whole life as a child. That's why I got out of my house, and I worked for 20 years and worked my ass off. I'm here to be an advocate for people with real disabilities and real illnesses. I'm a very strong woman, so I can only imagine what the system has done to those people. So hopefully my little story, hopefully my story will make an impact and make some changes in the corrupt system. And the Free Britney movement, you guys rock. Honestly, my voice was muted and threatened for so long, and I wasn't able to speak up or say anything. And because of you guys and the awareness of kind of knowing what was going on and delivering that news to the public for so long, you gave it awareness to all of them. And because of you, I honestly think you guys saved my life in a way, 100%. And I know there's a lot of jokes about the Free Britney movement. We're not free, we're expensive. Okay, birdies, I'm expensive too. But anyways, with that said, let's move forward. God bless you all. We're gonna have a good year, a good Christmas, and rock on.
Oh man, it makes me, there's so many emotions here. It's so amazing to hear her speak free. I can't even imagine. She wasn't able to buy candles. She didn't hold cash. She's been like frozen in time, like Captain America, like unaware of how the world works. You can even just tell in the camera quality. Like she just doesn't even know how social media works. She's such a pro and a perfectionist. I can't wait to see her progress and grow and realize and upgrade and get a microphone and all this stuff that she's going to learn how to do and she's going to just crush it. But it's to see this journey of her getting back into civilization. It's two things, right? I'm so happy, and it just makes me so sad at the same time of anger of the fact that her own family tried to just keep this going, to keep profiting. Oh, it's so sad when you think of, and I was given Kevin Federline in the past, and I may still do it because it is the father of her kids. However, my God, all that time, and he just let it happen. He just let the narrative keep going. All of them did. Those greedy SOBs. It's just sickening to hear it all. So there's so much I want her to get out. I can relate and being wronged, not nearly to the level she can, but I can only imagine through my experience that she needs to unleash this anger. She needs to move on. You got to sometimes just get it out. So I cannot wait for her to get it out. I am going to applaud her as she gets it out. I'm going to support her as she gets it out. But to do it with Miss Oprah Winfrey, oh, it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. She doesn't deserve this. Britney, you're not. I know you haven't been able to pay as close attention. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just wish you'd do a little bit more homework on Miss Oprah Winfrey. She is a fraud. She's in for the money. Yes, I know she's interviewed you and probably been kind. She does that to a lot of celebrities. She did that to Michael Jackson and his family and then betrayed them for $1 as soon as she thought. And I know you looked up to Michael. Oprah is a snake if there ever was a snake. She's just not a good person. She's not a genuine person. We talked about this in a video. I don't want to go rehash it all. In fact, I'll put it up here. There it is. Britney, don't trust Oprah. I've done two. We did a follow-up too to talk even more in depth, which I'm sure is at the end of that video, so you can watch them both. Look, I can't tell her what to do. I would never try to tell her what to do, but I can at least try to warn her. Oprah's not the right person. Oprah's not the right person. Now, I know a lot of people are out there saying, yeah, but Andy, that's going to get the most ratings. No, stop giving Oprah ratings. Why can't we give it to Liz Day? She did a fantastic job with those Hulu documentaries. She really did expose it, and she's deep in the case to ask those questions and to relate and get more into it. Heck, go to Savannah Guthrie, go to Anderson Cooper, there's so many people we could go through that I feel at least would just if we're going to just pick a famous interviewer, then fine, pick somebody. There's a million of them. There's so many of them. Why not find someone in the movement like a Liz Day or some, I'm sure there's other ones. I'm not even pitching myself. It makes no sense. I'm saying there's got to be some people out there that have been paying closer attention in these pieces that would make more sense than Oprah Winfrey, who's just out for a buck. Like that Meghan Markle interview was just an embarrassment. They're like friends selling a TV show. Now, I guess if Britney's doing that behind the scenes and that's what she wants to do, fine. They have a history. She probably has good memories of Oprah. I get it. Oprah, I'm sure, has been sneaking in all this time. Like, hey, Brit. I'd be curious to know when she snuck in. Like, at what point did she realize, oh, okay, let me get on the right side of this one? Like, was she really there throughout the whole time? In which case, good for her. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was only more recently. Like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I hope you're okay. Like, there's intent by that, and I'm curious how long that's been. But I never saw her be vocal in support of Britney. Have you guys? No, I mean, of course, I'm sure she is now. But this is the same Oprah that had no problem bringing in. Look, this is what. I don't know what her allegiances are. I don't know what her intentions are. I don't trust them. There's been too much with Miss Oprah Winfrey. You turned on Michael Jackson, ma'am, like that with two liars, two people who perjured themselves. And you did it when the man couldn't defend himself after you interviewed his kids, after you begged his family and his children. Oh, we got to honor the legend, Michael. Oh, we got to honor it. That was what you did for those ratings. And then you did that special with all the survivors at the end of it. It was deplorable, Oprah Winfrey. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget what you did to him. He made your career. There's no evidence. That documentary was a hit piece. And that's just one of so many things that I've talked about in that video. So look, Britney, I don't know, Britney's watching. I hope she's doing better things than watching me. However, if anybody who's important in her camp now and has her ear, just let her do a little bit more homework with Oprah. Reach out to a few other legitimate places. Have some more conversations with some interviewers. Liz Day seemed to really be in your interest, like best interest, and got really deep in this case and has found even more people. She seems to be on your side. I would think. Maybe she's not. But you'd think the lawyer could go figure out, all right, who can we trust here? Who's been giving us the intel? Who's actually helped this movement? Who's going to be able to do that better? I mean, I understand, it won't get the same ratings. But should it be about ratings or should it be about doing the right thing? That's what I would argue back. Oprah Winfrey's not the right thing. Oprah Winfrey's her own thing. her own goals and sliding back up whenever, now that Britney's up. Hey girl, how you been? Oh yeah. And she's gonna ask stupid questions, and it's just, who knows who's in her pocket. I don't trust her. And this makes me sad. Now, to focus back on the good, this makes me happy.
Okay, so I'm here today.
Seeing her in that spot, we've seen her take so many photos, finally speaking a free will to say what she wants, to call out her mom. Oh, the mom who's tried to play both sides. I got people who are still coming at me. Oh, why are you talking about supporting Sam? I don't know Sam. All I know is Sam's been calling out the mom and everybody else forever. And the reason the media is trying to like paint like there's still Sam still can't go in there. There's a restraining order, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, because the parents lied. Anybody who's still going against Sam right now in that narrative, whatever, you don't have to like him. I'm not here to defend. I don't know. I'd love to interview the guy, and he's been very kind to me, and I do feel like he's been up front before. A lot of people were. But you got to remember and look at that case with Sam Sam Lutfi. Sorry, Sam Lutfi is the fact that he's been defending her from the beginning, and the reason he got sued was because they needed a person to be the scapegoat. If you believe Sam's the bad guy, then you believe she should be in the conservatorship. This weird like changing of the narrative now. I see in the Free Britney movement and elsewhere, and I wish Britney would just be able to finally settle some of those things. Like, is she cool with Sam? Did she really have an issue with Sam? Was Sam taking advantage of her, or did the parents use that? Was it more complicated where it wasn't the best relationship? And sure, maybe Sam did do things that made her uncomfortable, but to the extent that the parents were saying, really, that's what I'd love to know, because that to me, I don't know if I believe that. Was Sam and Britney maybe perfect? No. Maybe there were some problems, but maybe Sam has changed and really wants the best for her. And if that's the case, I would love to know. What about Jamie Lynn? There's so many things I want to know. Like, who are we against? Who are we for? Who helped to keep encouraging this? Who actually had your back? Those are the things that I think would be really great to hear. And until I hear from her, I'm going to be open-minded. I'm going to support who's seemingly Team Britney right now. And the worst person I know isn't Team anybody, but Team Oprah is Oprah. I'm not going to support it. So there you go. What do you guys think? Are you excited about this? I want to hear your thoughts. Before you go in the comments, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that like button, and tell me your thoughts on this. Do you trust Oprah? Is this the best person? Is there a better interview to talk to Britney about this? What do you think? Leave me in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be live today and every weekday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on Popcorn Planet.